Hey Taurus, what's up? Happy birthday. You know what we do here for your birthday? I'm gonna to turn your earbuds down. This might hurt your ears, but I'm going to do it in the form of an English accent. All right. So Taurus, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Taurus. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have the best. Unlike other archers, I can speak with an English accent. But I hope you have the best Saturn, solar, everything kind of return yet, because this is your year, all right? So let's tap in and tune in and see what's going on for you and the everything on your mind with a little work, love, and all the above. Pulling on the current energies at the time of recording this live. It's not a premiere. I'm here right now, and so is the mod squad. All right, but even though it's pulling on these current energies right now, whenever it popped into your algorithm and you found it, clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, perfect timing. It's meant to find you when it's supposed to. Hey Dale, hi Tammy. I hope you guys are doing well. And also happy belated Mother's Day to anybody for Happy Mother's Day. If it applies to you, whether it's fur baby, real baby, other baby wise, Happy Mother's Day. All right, so let's tap in and tune and see what's going on. All right, all the messages that come out are going to be for everybody's highest and greatest good. And as you know, we don't just stick to the good. But when you're with me, whatever comes out, I am your ride or die. I'm the crystals, and I got your back. When you're with me, you're protected. All right? So let's tap in and tune in. Biblical Tarot's doing the heavy lifting, and I was going to use the Archer deck like I did for Aries, but I want to use the Crayola deck for you, so I changed my mind. All right, let's go. Maybe there's a Taurus that's getting ready to change your mind about something, because I actually don't have any Taurus in my chart, so this is all you. But, all right, let's dig in. You ready? All right, what do we have for the birthday babies? What do we got for Taurus? Let's do it to it. Like a bull in a china shop. Here we go. I love reading for you, Taurus. All right. Tanya, what's up, darling? How you doing? I missed you guys. Hey, Melissa. Hi, Sharon. All right, let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles for the birthday sign. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Here we go. It actually is a little bit of a triumph. The 9 of Cups is the overall energy. That's some of your prayers being answered. I literally just heard always a bridesmaid, never a bride. And for my male Tauruses, go ahead and spin that into always a groomsman, never a groom, okay? Because this here is the Feast at Purim. Some of you guys are going to get an invite, something about your birthday, even if it's already passed. Like maybe maybe your birthday falls on the weekdays. So somebody reaches out to you and like, oh, Taurus, would you come by on Saturday, for your birthday, blah, 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 blah stuff. And I'm being told you go to this event. For those of you this applies, you go to it single and you come back not single. Okay? So, especially for those of you that have a friend that loves to be a matchmaker. Okay? And then especially if that's the one that's like, oh, Taurus, would you be willing to come over on Saturday for your birthday? Oh, they're so setting you up with something. Either a past person's coming in or a new. Okay, let's go. Give me current conditions. Taurus, this is some heavy energy. It's like already hitting. All right? Okay, current conditions at Taurus. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could either be dealing with a September 9th or a Virgo energy, or you're a life path 9 or born on the 9th, because the 9s are already kind of hitting. I've also got the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles with the High Priestess. In the work energy, I'm being told that some of you guys either are trying to start a second job or a side hustle, or you're looking into starting your own business and getting out of your current line of work. Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles. And you're unsure about a path or a course to take. Okay, so I'm going to get some self-employed entrepreneurial vibes for you guys to whom it may apply. But I'll get more details as we go. In your case, though, I don't have a magical tarot description as to how you're feeling. Literally, you're like, Archer, it's not really rocket science. I'm depressed. I'm bummed out. The Queen of Swords, I just want some peace. 7 of Pentacles. I've tried, and it seems like every time you attempt to open your heart up to love, it gets stamped on, right? All right, we're going to get details. Because you've got 2 cards showing a peaceful meetup that you would like some kind of peace or closure brought to something, okay? But we'll see what's up with it. I got Virgo, Taurus, and there's actually some pretty strong Taurus energy in Libra. Some of you guys are like solo YOLO, aren't you, right now? You're really in your energy of like, you know what? I'm doing me for like the first time, right? Instead of putting everybody else first, you're like, you know what? What does Taurus want to do, right? And you're not feeling bad for it either. You do right now. but you're not going to. You're like, yeah, I feel kind of guilty, Archer. I really should be taking care of everybody else. You're going to actually be at one point where you're just like, you know what? I'm going to try it once, and then it's going to really feel good, and you're going to be like, I want to do that again. Like maybe it's just a spa day. You go get your nails did or something like that. Or for my guys, you're like, you know what? Forget it. I'm pulling into Harbor Freight or Lowe's, and I'm buying something. I don't care what it is. Maybe somebody wants to get a new grill or something for the male Tauruses. Or, you know what? There's no gender in tarot. I could be talking to a female Taurus that happens to be a grill master. And I am totally open for that. I am an equal opportunity griller. All right, let's see what's up in the love department. What's for dinner? I'm coming. Give me a call. My number's 8675309. Tommy Two-Tone. Jeez, oh pizza. Okay. Meanwhile, back at your reading, let's see what's up with the past person, okay? Because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do with Her. I'm just reading the map for you. And you got free will too. You can make your choice anytime you like and take a different course. I'll keep reading the map. I got your back. This person here, I'm pulling the movie like failure to launch vibes. This is Matthew McConaughey. All right. Comes in. Because Peter's, I think that might have been. I think that actually is who, and he was the first pope. And the Taurus reading, like what, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I always get my predictions with you. You've got to be like intuitive or a bit of a, like maybe you've got some psychic gifts. It's always, the Taurus reading is where I've predicted the Titanic submarine's implosion and the death of the Pope. And like intense vibes, you know? Some of you guys are very highly spiritual and gifted. And this person was the awakening to it. There's an end to a cycle coming in on this one. You know what I mean? They did have a, you know what I don't like on this? Because this is all major arcana. This is somebody that like had to do some major work. I'm feeling some of you guys gave this person an ultimatum because I am pulling some serious vibes off of this, that this person had a habit of trash talking you. I'm pulling a little bit of passive aggressive verbal abuse. Okay? This person like knew every trigger you had and they would use it against you. Stuff that was like pillow talk, comfortable talk. When you guys would fight, they'd throw it in your face. So I'm going to see what's up with this because somebody needed major work on themselves. But this is all major arcana with this person, which is telling me that meeting you was a catalyst to a big change in their life and an end to a narcissistic cycle. All right, they are going through a transformation right now that we've been experiencing since last July when the poles on the planet started shifting. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what's about this, okay? Because for those of you this is resonating to, like, remember, if anybody is physically abusive, I will never condone that. No man should ever hit a woman, okay? Honestly, no woman should ever hit a man either. Seriously, why do we don't need it, you know? But for those of you that applies to, this is a cycle that needs to end that we've been talking about. We're literally watching and experiencing an unawoke emperor, an unawoke masculine energy, male or female, that is going through the change of life, okay? And it's because of you. For some of you, you've saved this person's life by getting them out of this cycle, okay? So we're gonna see what's up with this, because you have free will, okay? You're gonna get to make a choice on this, whether there's just closure or whether there's reunion. The ball's gonna wind up in your court. I'm even seeing pickleball. Maybe you guys, maybe I'm talking to Taurus that loves playing pickleball, or there's a memory or something, or maybe it's an upcoming event for your birthday. Maybe you get invited out. But anyhow, there is a little bit of that back and forth energy off of this too. All right, new person. Now this could be somebody you're involved with now, or you're single and you just wanna know what's coming in, okay? The High Priestess. Okay, so it's either that this is something that you don't suspect, you are single and wondering what's coming in, or there's something taboo about this and you and this person are trying to keep it private from everybody else for some reason. All right, I so want clarifiers on this. The Six of Cups, could be kids involved. Maybe, okay, this is interesting. Something about maybe somebody you've known from childhood. For some of you guys, you have somebody like the old high school crush or the college crush that you haven't talked to in like 10 or 15, 20 years for some of you guys that's reached out and like, hey, want to reconnect, see what's going on, go get a cheeseburger, something like that, cruise the hamburger stand. It's not the 1950s. Does anybody cruise the hamburger stand anymore? Anyways, oh, maybe like something about a car show or something may resonate to you. That's what I'm seeing off of it. Leo, Scorpio, and Pisces energy on this one. This person has you feeling, though, like your hands are tied. It's like you tried everything to make this work. Maybe this is somebody that they do want to keep things private, and it's got you nervous of like, what do you have to hide, right? I'm going to find out. Three of Swords. Let's dig in on this one. There might be a little bit of a personal fear or nervousness, because remember, the Three of Swords doesn't mean a third party. The way my Sag grandma explained it to me and Mama T is that is like a person, a place, or a thing. The Three of Swords is a noun, but it also is what leads to communications in the end of a cycle or a closure of a cycle. So let's see what's up on this. Like somebody that finally stops being fearful of commitment or does stop throwing mean insults. All right, could be dealing with an earth sign. There's Virgo and Capricorn here. There's even Taurus energy. All right, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius is here, Libra, and that's all I'm seeing so far. But with the World card, it could be any sign at that point, because that's a closure card. This reading has a lot of energy of completion, of cycles, of endings. Okay, so let's go. God's like, you got it, Archer, let's roll. The Ten of Swords. See, it's an end of a cycle. The tens are the completions in the tarot. It's like you're coming into the energy in the week ahead of the end of an overthinking era, right? Three of Wands. You've made it to the top of the mountain. Some of you guys might even have plans to travel, or you work for the airlines. Could be talking to like maybe a pilot or a flight attendant. Could even work like baggage crew or something. I've always wanted, when I go to Nashville, I've always wanted to be able to walk out onto the tarmac and see how they do that. I think it's actually a really cool job. When I'm sitting on the plane getting ready to leave, I dig that. I always look down, I'm like, I want to just try it once, to be on that conveyor belt. I'm sorry. Anyway, random Archer fact. Okay, Page of Cups into the Seven of Pentacles. Are some of you guys nervous about getting back into a relationship? Because even my middle finger on my left hand is itching, which is a sign of like nerves. So I'm pulling nervous energy for some of you guys. It's kind of like maybe you've been through some rough hurts, Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and you just, maybe some of you guys are like, yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for it, Archer. What if I'm the problem? What if I'm the one that, maybe I'm the reason everything gets messed up? I don't feel that. I feel like you're in a lot of energy right now. It's not you, it's them. Okay, like for some of you guys that have been dealing with someone that ghosted you or cut you off, and literally, and they said, I'm sorry, Taurus, it's not you, it's me. Like some of you guys have been trying dating, and every time you get going, then like after the first date, oh, I'm sorry, Taurus, it's not you, it's me. And you're like, God, I've heard that line a billion times. They're actually being honest. It's not you, it's them, okay? It's almost like you're accepting responsibility for other people's problems, and you're doing so much better than you're giving yourself credit for. I mean, you're sitting here with a Page of Cups. You're ready for love, Ten of Swords. You're nearing the end of a whole era. You've planted a lot of seeds with the repeating sevens. Some of you guys are noticing repeating sevens. And I mean, 777 is like an energetical jackpot. There's a lot of luck getting ready to come in your way. I really think about something about Jupiter leaving the sign of Gemini is a transformative time for you. King of Wands. Yeah, you're finding your way. Eight of Cups into the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Wands. You are in a glow up. And you've got some attention coming your way in the not too distant future. I even actually see a message, text, email, or something. Some of you guys might even get a letter in the mail. But it really sparks and ignites your passion on the Ace of Wands and lets you head towards your Ten of Pentacles. So you are at the beginning of a new cycle. It just hasn't taken off yet. And right now, though, with the Eight of Cups, you're just sitting there like Ten of Swords, Archer. It's no big. I'm used to it. I've learned to accept it. You know, people don't get what they deserve. They just get what they get. And it's like you almost feel like you have no other option. Ten of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Taurus Gemini cusper. But it's kind of like it's not that you need someone. You're King of Wands. You're cool, calm. You're independent. The Ace of Wands. You got more attention than you realize. You got more people that check you out behind your back than you know. I'll tell you what, you're in that energy. You're giving off an aura before you even enter a room, okay? And you are being talked about in places you haven't even shown up yet. If your ears have been burning, this here would be why. Aries energy, okay? It's like you haven't even noticed. But God and your guardian angels, they've been doing some work behind the scenes, you know? Look on this Eight of Cups. Look how there's that little Tinkerbell looking fairy. Some of you guys might even, like Tinkerbell may be like a fond memory or something that resonates to you. Or somebody that really likes their Disney movies because you've got little guardian angels here helping you. And this might be a sign that resonates. I always giggle when I pull this card from this deck because I'm seeing a Taurus that you have a lot of dishes in your sink. That's just a sign for those of you it resonates to connect to. But whenever I pull this, it's almost God's like, go ahead, Archer, call him out on it. Hey, I'm down. I'm cool with that. Leave in the comments, how long can dishes stay in the sink? I'm actually polling because I'm curious how long I can get away with it. All right, I just need some advice. I'm actually asking you for help. Is a week too long? What? Huh? Stop, squirrel. Okay, let's get back into this. I'm sorry. All right, so maybe like you're nervous about getting back into a connection or a relationship, either letting somebody back in or getting started in something new. Queen of Cups. You're ready for the real love, though. It's approaching sooner than you think. It's like some of you can even feel the changes starting. Like, remember how I was mentioning that I always get my premonitions during Taurus readings? Some of you guys feel it. It's like, I know, like the whole world, something is different. It's like something's up, you know? You feel this coming. The change is starting to happen. But I do see, maybe you're even doubting the results, right? Like you're like, I think it's changing, but I'm unsure, you know? Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, it's a passion. It reignites your heart chakra and actually lets you find some peace. Abigail, the peacemaker, that lets you open up and trust a little bit again. And you have every right and every reason not to trust with the Seven of Pentacles squared. You know what I mean? Some of you guys have like, you're tired of sending text messages or DMs and then 2-3 days go by. It's like, whoa, really? You don't have a chance to respond or answer? And I see you getting to a point of like, you know what? I deserve better. I know it. And with the stuff you're feeling, I do see that you're getting ready for the real deal love with the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, but I do see the energy coming in for some of you guys. There's talks of like moving in together or something along those lines, because you see how this is packing up? Like, I think there's changes in your life. Some of you guys might even be planning to relocate, or you have relocated to like a spiritual hub or a spiritual center of activity, all right, like a major metropolitan area or something. And something about 2017 might even resonate as to links to that change, okay? But you are ready for the Queen of Cups and some real deal love. You're totally Queen of Cups and good on your own. You don't need it. You'd like it. It would just be nice. You know, it's like you're bouncing back and healing from some major hurts, but your trust and love will get restored on this one. And I actually have a side note for some of you guys, because you know how Cancer is the mother of the zodiac in the tarot, or not in the tarot, in astrology, whatever, sorry. I speak tarot, it's my job. I love it too. But with this here, I've got a side note for a Taurus here that is currently pregnant. It's prego, it's in there, okay? And tarot readers should not predict pregnancies. It's not really, my Sagigram was said it was like a no bueno, whatever, I do it. Anyways. This is for the Tauruses already pregnant, confirmed, planned. You're doing this, okay? All right. I'm seeing here you're very nervous about pregnancy complications, okay? Some of you guys, maybe like you've trained on fur babies for a while, and now you've got the real babies baking inside, and you're like, can I do this? This is a lot. It feels like the biggest fear or nerve that for you, this little part, for those of you it resonates, is that the doctor here had to paint the worst case scenario. Right? All the worst things that could happen. Doctors have to do that. Yeah, they really over-explained a lot of things to you that has you like in your fears. I'm being told to tell you there's a healthy birth coming your way, all right? You won't have to fear. The child will be quite normal, okay? A lot of it is literally, it's really CY butt stuff, where they're covering themselves so that you can't malpractice them if they mess up. Your baby's going to be okay, though, for those of you that are expecting. And congratulations. Okay? The rest of you guys are in this level up, though, where it's like a rebirth for you. It's reinventing yourself and putting the closure to the cycles that you've been trying to get to end, I'm being told. For some of you guys, clear back to like 2009, 2007, that life, or even 2017, life has just been rough, right? These transformations are coming your way, even in the work energies, okay? You could be born on the 13th, the 31st, the 16th or 6th, 1st, the 7th, and the 17th. And currently the repeating 1s and the repeating 7s are kind of hitting too. But let's see what's up with the money department, because it's kind of like, you're like, Archer, whatever, I don't care. I couldn't even get a promotion if I was the only employee here. King of Pentacles, right? And you're just like, nobody's even noticed me. That's why some of you guys are starting up a side hustle. And some of you guys are even taking whatever you do for a living and you're figuring out how to do it on your own. And if you didn't sign a no compete, help yourself, right? They take you for 8 to 12 to 16 hours a day. Why not borrow a thing or two? It is your red swing line stapler, right? So I do see for those of you that you can kind of like, maybe you work for somebody else that has their own business, like you're a contractor or something. You're like, I'm gonna start hammering some nails on the side job or something like that. You can actually grow this into your own thing because you feel like there's no hope for advancement and you want more for yourself, okay? Some of you guys have even dealt with like, you've been job hopping. You're there somewhere for a year and everything goes south. None of the jobs are ever what you think they're gonna be. And you haven't found your happiness. King of Pentacles shows that you're getting an elevation or a change. The Two of Cups actually tells me a form of a lateral move though, okay? For those of you who want to stay in the normal 9 to 5 cycle, you're like, Archer, not interested in self-employment. What I'm seeing on this one, there's one more shift. The job you are currently in is not the one you'll be in. You'll find a new posting or a job offer, something on LinkedIn or Indeed, internal maybe even for some of you, that is a different position. But it's the last move you got to make, and it's the one you can ride out and you'll feel comfortable in, all right? It takes away a lot of the stresses where I'm seeing a Taurus that you feel like the people in your workplace don't even like you. Page of Pentacles, and you're like, I can't deal with this. I try to be friendly. I try to talk to everybody. I don't need this stuff, right? I see it's almost like feng shui. It's like when I move a room around in my house, I do it once, I look at it, and I always move something one more time, and the feng shui just fits. Some of you guys might even be like an interior decorator. And like, if you're self-employed though, it's like you feel like you can't get something off the ground, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the change that comes in. It's like an idea that you rebirth or reinvent and let's do it again. Right now, with the way the energies are, as we're putting an end to all that devil energy out there, this is a Wheel of Fortune is like a roundabout. You're entering the roundabout right now as we're speaking, and your choice is going to put you in a new direction or a new path. And you can pick if you go back the way you came or if you go into a new direction, okay? What I'm seeing on this one is that somehow it's like you get to consolidate the job somehow to prioritize and organize it to work better, and then even if you're self-employed, it just launches and it takes off in the right time. Something you don't even suspect going viral goes viral, okay? So let's dig into the love energies. Let's see what's up with this past person and get to it. And thanks for being here too. If you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings, traditional private YouTube video links, and even a budget-friendly short and sweet check-in. But just shoot me an email. I'll send you back pricing and booking details, all right? And please subscribe and set the bell. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And the most recent one's available in the Archer Astrology link tree. You can scan the QR code or hit the pinned comment. It'll take you to it. You guys haven't talked in a while from this person here because they're realizing what they lost because God's stalking them. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at them, not at you. Like, okay, like let's say this person gets a new job. They start working for somebody with your name, or somebody new starts at their job with your name. All of a sudden, everybody drives the same kind of car as you do. Okay, so you think you're the only one getting sign stalking you. God's like, oh no, nay, we are really giving it to your person right now. Okay, especially for those of you that they were abusive and even verbally name calling and bantering, right? That 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, they can't get you out of their mind. For some of you guys, there could have been addiction maybe to drugs or alcohol involved because I'm seeing prescription bottle over here, okay? Could be the result of maybe an accident or an on-the-work injury, but I'm seeing maybe somebody fell victim to the pharmaceutical industry. Big pharma got them. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles shows that some of you did work together, but it's kind of like they're being forced to, oh, you know what it is? They're being forced to do the work, 8 of Pentacles, because you know what? Their attitude not only pushed you away, but it pushed everyone else away. This is somebody that could never point the finger at themselves. Gemini, Libra energy, right? It was always your fault, their fault, everybody else's fault. They suck at work because of their coworkers, right? Always passing the buck. What I'm seeing here is that attitude without having you to be their, for lack of a better term, their punching bag. They started taking it out on everybody else. This is the kind of person that you guys didn't get invited to events and parties anymore because nobody wanted this person around, right? but yet you loved them. You saw through what they could, what nobody else could. And it's like, their attitude is that now caused them to push everyone else out of their life, and they have nothing, they have nobody left to point the finger at except themselves. They had no situational awareness and like never took accountability for their actions. Could have been an age difference for some of you guys where, and even for some of you guys, it's not that. I'm literally hearing kind of like, I'm hearing act your age, not your IQ. I know that's not nice, but it's what I'm feeling. Maybe they just, like somebody that maybe had like bipolar issues or Peter Pan syndrome comes in on this. Somebody that never got the chance to grow up, and so they were stuck at a point where they never got to be a child, right? 10 of Cups. And the Tower card, see, they're in regret. They know they self-sabotage their 10 of Cups. Some of you guys might even be noticing the rainbows more. I'm even seeing double rainbows for some of you guys. Okay, for some of you guys, they would just never commit, because I'm hearing a song by Nelly Furtado. Wow, this one's not one that's in my main playlist, but I've got it. Promiscuous. This person has a bit, like for my male Tauruses, this person has a bit of a Jezebel energy to themselves, right? Wouldn't really commit. Some of you guys busted them online, leaving other Snapchats to people, very flirty, very outgoing. And it was just, it was almost like they intended to make you jealous. They've lost everybody except one person. Could be like a family member or that one friend that just knows them, maybe even a parent. It's like this one person that, it's this one person that actually likes you better than they like your person. So you know who this is. It's like the energy of a mom that's like, what did you do to Taurus? Oh my gosh, you just messed it up. You messed up the biggest thing. And they're like, wait, no, you're my parent or you're my friend. You're supposed to be on my side. They're in no way on this person's side. They're on Taurus's side. Okay? And it's the hardest thing is that they're doing to like get them on the right track. For some of you guys, you have somebody that is like a good third party, like an aunt, a mutual friend, somebody that is really fighting to try to make this work out for you too, of like, this person's got to get their act together really quick, you know? So there is somebody working for you behind the scenes in your corner. And it's like, instead of the way they put the blame on everybody else, except themselves, their Tower moment is that now they have to do the work. Okay? They have to retrain their programming in their brain to stop acting the way they've been acting, because they finally realizing that it's pushed everyone away. And it's left them to the point that all they can do is point the finger at themselves. This Tower card and their energy is just it's an ego death. There's nothing physical bad happening to them and stuff like that. It's the death of an ego and humbling up into the 10 of Cups of knowing that, you know what, you were right, Taurus, straight up. I see more than apology. I see you getting the genuine Knight of Cups offer that you were right. And this person that's literally like forcing them to point the finger at themselves, it's like that cool vibe I had back when I was younger in my 20s and I lived in Delray. And I'll tell you what, Delray, Detroit is not Delray, Florida, okay? A little bit different. Anyways, you can take the boy out of the hood, but not the hood out of the boy. And there was this awesome old lady across the street that was always like sitting there being like, well, Archie, you know what you did. And then like put you in check. They got somebody like that causes them to reach out to you and let you know the work that they've had to do to change, okay? And even for some of you, this is that one person that got away and got their act together. It's the one person in the 10 of Cups that you would give that 1 second chance to out of anybody, returning when you least suspect it in a 10 of Cups energy. And at that point, the choice is yours. If you just want the closure or if you want to reunite with this one, but they will ask for it and it'll come in the form of straight up a phone call or a text message. And for some of you guys, it might be a visit over the weekend that you're just working outside or something and they show up just to talk, all right? Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. Aries is here. Could be another Taurus for some of you guys. Could be a Pisces. But with the World card there, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It's just the part of their chart that energizes when I ask about you, okay? And you or them could be born on the 10th, the 20th, or the 30th, the 9th, the 19th, the 15th, the 21st, or the 12th, maybe even the 7th or the 17th, okay? All right, let's see what's up with the new person here. And thanks for being here too, guys. Appreciate you for subscribing, hanging out, and being a part of the fam. Definitely check out the Archer Astrology link tree. It'll take you to all of the stickers, the interviews, everything that's a safe to click link. All right, you can scan the QR code or check out the pin comment. All right, let's go for it. What's up with the new person? Because there's something like High Priestess or taboo about this. The Chariot and the Devil. You guys are like perfect. It's Paula Abdul, opposites attract, because we've got Capricorn is Cancer's opposing sign, the mother and the father of the zodiac. And for some of you guys, either you guys will be starting a business together, or the taboo high priestess energy is that you guys work together. We got a little 50 Shades of Taurus going on for some of you guys, okay? But you've tried everything to make this work, and they don't reciprocate. But this is major arcana, that this person is meant to come into your life and be a part of your life in these changes that you've been waiting for. Because major arcana, this represents major changes. It's like major planetary shifts in the universe that we have no control over. It's like there's no way to stop Mercury from retrograding, that type of vibe. Mercury retrograde might have been where you guys met, or it could have been through a party or an invite. It does feel like there's something new trying to get off the ground, though. Could be a Cancer, maybe a Sag, maybe a Libra or Scorpio. Could even be the Leo energy and the Cancer energy seems pretty strong here. Also, strong Aries. 9 of Cups into the Ace of Cups. That leads right to the 10 of Cups and another card of transformation. So this is like, it's like you both are a little out of practice about dating, because neither of you guys have really been dating for a while. And so this person is such a workaholic with this Emperor energy, Aries energy, that they've already filled up their 24-hour days. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, I have no clue how to make time for Taurus now. I'm booked. I'm booked from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. And it's like they take forever to respond. But then I'm looking with this person, that's a past trigger, right? Because these people would deliberately ignore you. This one, if you looked at their phone screen, you'd notice they have so many unopened notifications. Like their email notifications would make my Virgo moon have a small panic attack. So when they're like, I'm sorry, Taurus, I honestly have not had a chance to, as soon as they get to their phone, they respond. It's a test, it's a trigger test because of how you've been treated in the past, that you're like, I know something's up, I know it's bad. But with the shift, you're guiding the changes because it took over your major arcana in the main base deck, you know? So it's kind of like if they don't think you know what? They didn't think they'd start falling for you so fast. That's totally what it is. And with this High Priestess, I'm seeing there is a little bit of 50 Shades of Taurus going on. I'm going to keep that for you, all right? Just because I'm hearing stilettos in the boardroom and the bedroom. What? Huh? Swirl? Taurus, it's too early for that. This isn't a Scorpio reading. But anyways, let's keep going because they're nervous. You got this person nervous. And for those of you that it is a boss or a manager, it's like they can talk to anybody else, but they come around you and they're interested, so they get like weird. 5 of Pentacles to the World card. It's still leading on the new chapter. So it's like, oh, okay, either you guys live at a distance, maybe it's like remote work even too or something. Some of you guys though are slow to proceed because it's like, see this World card to this World card? It's like some of you guys have been slow to proceed into this in your side of the fence because it's like maybe you're waiting for someone else to show up, right? 5 of Pentacles, you might be a little slow to proceed. Or maybe you or them are like recently broke up, recently divorced, right? And you're still healing. You're still on your journey to beat out a lot of this devil energy, but you really, really like them, right? Either that or like they really, really like your work uniform. What? Huh? Toby. The devil's got them nervous about this, okay? It's kind of like, and roles could be reversed too. I can't tell if this is you or them. Your guys' lives have really paralleled each other. You've been through so much of the similar experiences. I do see, for some of you guys though, both Cancer and Capricorn energy, they're coming on a little strong, right? Crosswatcher, Crosswatcher, this is like that energy that's a little clingy or a little needy, right? How you been? How you doing? What's up? I brought you a coffee. And you're like, whoa, the last time this happened, I wound up with a stalker. This person's different though. This is cool. They really have good intentions. This major arcana shows they're part of the changes that are coming in. So I see them opening up their heart. I think their little first bit of Cancerian type of an energy, the word vomit text, and really being like, you know, Cancer energy, right? It's like, hi, nice to meet you. You want to meet my mom? Let's get married, right? Once they do open up, whoa, it's like all in. You're going to have headaches a couple times and be like, not now, I have a headache. Right? The chariot just collapsed. Like, no, not that. Anytime's the right time. Stop it, Taurus. I love reading for you, though. This is the change you've needed and waited for to beat this devil energy with the new start in the world card. I see him like, you're just nervous about taking the chance because maybe they are coming on a little strong with all this major arcana. But I get it with that King of Wands. Could be a Sag, could be a Cancer. But the world card's here too. So I'll tell you what, Taurus, you've got a way of lighting up people's birth charts. I almost can't pull their sun sign, where it's just like their whole chart screams. Their heart beats for you, Taurus. They totally love what they see. What? Stop it. Justice. You know what this is? I see Libra energy, that this can balance out. And you guys being able to help them slow their roll a little bit. Or roles could be reversed. Maybe you guys, whatever it is, you guys learn each other's love language and balance out where you're comfortable. So you can take things at a very good, fair, balanced pace. Okay? With good communication. It's like you start out as friends first and then you open up to it more. Because if I asked them, they'd be like, oh, I kind of thought me and Taurus already had a thing going on. Okay? But it's like they'll relax more going forward, and you guys will just start going with the rhythmic flow and feeling more comfortable. This is a lesson in trust for the both of you guys due to your pasts that just lets you learn to trust each other again without a fear of it repeating itself. Even though, heads up for some of you guys, here's a really cool side note. As you guys are talking about your histories and your past and stuff, you're going to find out that this person used to run in a circle with one of your exes from before. What the heck? That's awesome. I've never pulled an energy like that, I don't think. They're going to be like, oh yeah, I used to run with this crew and these people and these friends and I know this person. You're like, I dated that person for X amount of years. Whoa. Okay? Maybe that's just something you high priestess keep to yourself, but it's just for you and me. But that might be something to connect to this for you. Or you already know some of them run with the same circle. But either way, this is the balanced one. And this one returns comes in correct. So you will wind up, it's your free will in the end, because remember, you're the prize. You have free will too, okay? I love this for you. Let's claim it down below in the comments, okay? We got to make this happen. Let's go all Captain Picard on this and make it so, all right? I might even learn Patrick Stewart's voice so I can do his accent for you guys. And I do know some of you guys like to keep yourselves and your private lives private, so even if you just want to leave an emoji, it still means the world to me, helps the fam and the channel, and God knows what you were thinking when you put that, okay? So prayers still get answered, and it means the world to me. Thanks for being here. And remember too, this will resonate to any placement of Taurus within your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. Nobody can do what you do, Taurus. Remember that, okay? So, all right, with that said, let's hop into some super chats. And for some of you guys, if you want to hang out, this, you might notice, connects into your story because oftentimes water seeks its own level. You might be like, oh, wow, that's kind of like what I'm going through. And it also even lets you know that you're not alone. You know, sometimes strength in numbers helps just to not feel like you're the only one going through this stuff, you know? So, all right, let's dig in, guys. Let's go for it. And thank you for the super chats. You guys are awesome. And thank you to my awesome mod squads. Everything you guys do to keep me on point is like chef's kiss perfect. All right, let's go. Janet, if Ryan met me in person, would it jumpstart him into realizing who I am to him? Ooh, okay. Let's do Janet at 3826. Would he be open if I asked him about meeting in person? Would it jumpstart? Okay, let's find out. Page of Wands. He would actually get excited about it. 6 of Pentacles, be a good time together. It would start like in the Taurus reading as friends first, 6 of Pentacles, to kind of get to know each other because he's a little nervous about opening up, okay? He's been through some stuff, but yeah, he'd be shocked. Like even God directed me to answer that question first, as opposed to like if you about meeting him in person. Let's get to that one. 3 of Wands, nope. 3 of Pentacles described and disguised is the 3 of Wands that leads to the Queen of Swords. What I'm seeing here is he wouldn't open up at first. You would have some awkward silence. 4 of Pentacles, where he'd just be like, so, hey. Like, I see you leaving a first date meetup and you being nervous of like, oh, God, Janet, why did you say that? Come on, brain, what did you do? In reality, you did good. Queen of Swords on the 3 of Pentacles, which is literally, the Queen of Swords is that come at me, bro. So I see like Ryan saying, come at me. I think he might be down to it if you approached it as not a date, but a friend meetup first. Because even guys know it's really a date, but it makes it easier to ask the question. You know what I mean? And makes you feel more comfortable. There's total Sadie Hawkins vibes for you, Janet. Like when Mama T met my father, and she walked into where he worked at the post office, and she asked him out, and he was like, say what? Mom's a Scorpio, though, so it works. But I pull that energy for you, too, that you'd be surprised with the outcome, okay? So I hope it helps. All right, crypto. Any updates on the Taurus-Pisces connection? You got it. Still no communication. My pleasure. You're welcome. Thanks for everything you do, too, crypto. All right, let's see what we got. In Tauruses of Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, if you're just getting here and you missed the reading, you can come on over to the YouTube channel, Archer Astrology Tarot, links in the bio. It's available in the May playlist, so you can rewatch it. I know once I end this live, you guys don't get to see it again. So it's available on the YouTube channel, and come hang out with us, subscribe. And follow me here, please, and thank you. I love you guys. Absolutely. Tom is totally thinking of you. Now, Knight of Cups on the Strength card, what we've got going on here is that it's not so much that he's doing anything, but God's working on this one more than anything right now, because he's going through a bit of an awakening. Because when I look at the Knight of Cups, I always see the figure that's depicted on it, even back in Rider Waite. I always think this guy is God making chess moves to make things happen, okay? This is normally on the Knight of Swords. But in this one, this is telling me God's making chess moves to open his heart up about love with the cup energy. He's feeling a little emotional, even though he's not talking. That Strength card, he's fighting not reaching out because he fears it's been too long. But with God making chess moves, it's to help him go through the awakening and kind of accept that one way or another he has to talk. Like, he's going to reach out or approach you in the energy of trying to get closure when he finally does, because of how long it's taken him. But it'll allow you guys to restart the connection. He expects you to tell him to pound sand when he does reach out, okay? I still got vibes, okay? Like, God's resetting the timeline due to his free will. By Leo season, I see you guys both being happier. And there are some major shifts getting ready to happen. I still believe that he is one of those ones that's still going through the awakening that we've been talking about. He's an emperor that's getting almost done waking up. His progress bar is getting so close to 100%, okay? So I hope that helps. Okay, Saggy Girl, what's up? Saggy Girl, let's do yours at 41, or actually 42 even. All right, let's go for it. Okay, money matters. Any good news? All right, I got you, Sag. Let's see what you got. Ooh. The Magician. You have an idea in your head, Ace of Pentacles, that you're getting ready to launch, whether this is just going to the boss for a raise, applying for a promotion you saw internally, starting a new job, or starting your own business with the Emperor. I see you bossing up with a new idea that you've been working hard on to do and taking action on it, whether it is actually applying for the job, asking for the raise, whatever it is, even if it's starting your own hustle and getting it on, you're just at the start, but it's going to grow and take off, where I see it being successful for you. Knight of Wands, that's something that's a green flag. Take action on your idea. Don't be nervous, okay? Like, it's like the energy I'm pulling off of this was when the Beatles were auditioning for the record companies before they found Ringo and had no drummer. And then, like, they'd be like, where's the rhythm? Where's the drums? And they'd just be like, the rhythm's in the guitars. And they would just hold their nerve, and they'd get a chance to go on and perform. I'm feeling that. So just, you're nervous, but take action on it. It's a good vibe. You got a green flag from God. Okay? All right. And if you've already taken the action, you will be happy with the reply. Because either way, you've got that Knight of Wands for the green flag that it's good. Okay? Okay, Green Ranger. No, wait, Nadine, right? Yeah, there's Nadine. Okay, hi, Nadine. We're going to do Nadine's at 43:27. Let's do it. All right. What's up? Janet, what's up, girl? Okay, Nadine. Give me current energy check-in on Nadine's person. Give me what comes out. Give me what comes out, please, and thank you. Tell me more. Daddy's home. Emperor shows up with the Magician and the Nine of Cups. You have wished to hear from him for so long. Your prayers are getting ready to be answered. It's very similar to the energy of the other super chat that right now, your person is going through an ego death. They're one of the emperors that are getting ready to come back in after the pole shift completes and Jupiter enters into Cancer. I see your divine masculine awakening and your prayers being answered. You're the one that literally has wished him well. Even when you're in a position of lack and you're like, it's never going to happen. I'm tired of waiting. I'm just moving on. Even that applies energy on his side of the fence that makes him do the work harder, faster. Okay? That sort of a thing. So it is still going to happen with the King of Wands. Expect changes in the next 1 to 4 weeks. All right? Hope that helps. All right, Green Ranger, what's up, good sir? All right, let's do Green Rangers at 44:40. All right. Capricorn bailed, told me she wasn't ready to commit to dating. What? Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Spinny hugs, brother. Brother hugs. Virgo keeps posting about her Batman. What happened? I feel lost and hopeless. Queen of Wands to the Hermit card. Well, there's Virgo. Okay, straight up, Batman is a safe place. Batman's a safe place because the feelings aren't that deep with Batman. The feelings with you are deep, and she's very nervous about it. Is she ready to go all in, to get married? Like, she's like, oh my gosh, we'd have to sleep next to each other. I like being in the center of the bed. I don't know if this is going to work. Like, she went scared processing. She's like, I'm going to go back hang out with Batman right now because I know Batman will never commit. So I'm safe here. All right. This is going to put her into a karmic test. The Seven of Pentacles, it won't work out. He's going to say or do something wrong. That brings her back your way with Page of Cups. Delayed reaction. You guys had a false start because she wasn't fully over this. It's like somebody trying to quit smoking that fell off the wagon and just has to have one cigarette and then coughs, gags, throws up, feels gross, and comes back to no smoking. Okay? Virgo will be back. It is your choice if you choose to accept. Okay? Now, Capricorn, okay, I'm going to be honest. Capricorn, you actually did dodge a bullet. I know you had some cool feelings, but Capricorn is a player. I would love to sugarcoat it. You were one of multiple people that Capricorn was talking to, and it's like the roses in The Bachelorette. Be glad that you didn't get picked out of the ones, because I'll tell you what, the one she does pick, she always picks the wrong choice. You dodged a bullet. It's literally like the one that she does pick, it saves the world from two other people. You know what I mean? So, but Virgo still holds potential, okay? Virgo is currently making a safe choice where there's no love or anything, almost as if she just chose to go back to family, like her parents or something. But she's realizing she made the wrong choice during Taurus season on the Seven of Pentacles, that I think by Cancer season, that could get back on track if you chose with the Justice card. Choice will still wind up being yours because, yeah, there is Four of Cups, no love. Virgo is your best candidate. Capricorn happened for a reason, but you learned the lesson because of what she was doing. You suspected it, you know, and you're right. You're cool. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Mary Love. What's up, Mary Love? All right, let's do Mary Love at 47-17. All right, your Leo went with the other woman, but still watches your every snap. What's next in love? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. We got a lot of people making rough choices right now out there in the world. All right, let's see what's up with Leo. Leo. King Man to the Star card. And wow. Oh man, Leo's undergoing a major change. I don't know if they're in the middle of a Saturn return or a midlife crisis. This is all major arcana showing here that Leo's undergoing a transformation. And this is the last hurrah. Okay? The reason that Leo's still watching your every Snapchat is because Leo, in this case, with all this major arcana, the moment that, like, they have a drama off again. That's why the other woman, he instantly regretted the decision. Leo, it's going to turn around. That's the problem. That's why he's watching every snap. He's waiting for you to post something else that's like you're done, you're out, no longer available. He now feels totally Two of Pentacles stuck with making the wrong choice. He's sitting on his side of the fence being like, how in the world, after just telling her I like the other woman, how do I call, text, and go, oops, sorry, no, I'm just kidding. I like you now. So at the moment, he's feeling stuck. He will find his way on the Knight of Pentacles to becoming unstuck because the depression is just going to become too much. He hates that he made the wrong decision. All right? Pride goeth before the fall, and he's kind of in the point that the pride is done and goneth. All right? So what I see next in love is Leo reaching out for another chance. All right? Is there anything in the new department for Mary? Six of Cups. There is a deep soulmate, and this energy came out at the beginning of the reading in Taurus. Mary Love, you do have somebody back from your college or your high school days, a childhood crush from like multiple relationships ago, okay, that reaches back out to reconnect and something takes off. I think it started as friends back then, but it was something that never got off the ground. So it's like, now it's like, okay, let's try it this time. We're older, we're wiser, things are different, and it starts as like a coffee meetup that turns into a relationship, okay? So I hope that helps. Did I give Mary Love a timestamp? If not, Melissa's got me. Melissa kills it. She's fire. Oh, thank you, Crypto. I love you, girl. You hang in there, Queen of Cups. Real love is destined for you. Cancer season is going to be transformative. Hang in there, girl. You've come this far. You can do it. I believe in you. And thank you for the donation. I love you, girl. You're awesome. All right. Taurus, this super chat is sponsored by Crypto Sugar. All right? Better than investing in cryptocurrency. Invest in Crypto Sugar because it's sweet. She's sweet. And thank you guys for the super chats. I hope it helped. And Taurus, thank you for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energies to let me read for you. I love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Taurus. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, guidance, and making this happen. ASAP, PDQ, please and thank you. All right, Taurus. Subscribe, hang out, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Check out the link tree. And until next time, I'll see you then. Love you. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, chariot. You got this.